So everybody, please join me in welcoming our next speaker, PULKIT Pradeep Gupta. He is from Noida and he will be speaking on his real life story. He is a software engineer by profession and extremely passionate about speaking, writing and chess. So everybody, please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
It's a punch to the face, my brother responds, and it's a huge right hook. What you just witnessed was a regular day of fighting between my brother and I when we were teenagers. Now our fights were maybe not this dramatic, but they were brutal. Have you ever fought with someone close to you? During those days, seeing my brother charge towards me day after day, week after week, made me came to this unfortunate conclusion. I am not loved. And in this ring of life, I felt all but lost. Miss Host, friends, it wasn't always like this. When I was born, my brother was the happiest toddler in the whole world. He would hang on to me like I am his prized toy, allowing only my mom and sometimes my dad the ultimate luxury of touching me. It won't be wrong to say I had the best bodyguard that would cry at the top of his lungs if he sensed a security breach. Love couldn't be more cuddly and pure. But then came my terrible teenage years. And teenage years are funny times, ain't it? Engaging in those meaningless fights with my brother was not enough. I needed to find new targets. In came my parents. My father became my new blood-sworn enemy. Say yes if you admire your dad. Deep down in my heart, my dad was my hero. What a confident walk, what a smooth talk, what a charisma. I was so proud to be his son. But during those days of teenage ego, accepting all that love, accepting all that admiration, meant accepting that he's better than me, and that would make me a loser. Years later, I discovered that my father is suffering from pancreatic cancer. On August 1st, 2018, I saw my dad waiting to be wheeled yet again into the ICU. As I looked at him, I saw the most beautiful eyes in the entire world looking back at me. His look was filled with so much love. I just wanted to walk over to him, hold his hands, and tell him that I loved him. But instead, I walked away. That was the last I saw my father's beautiful eyes. Dad left us for his heavenly home. I learned my lesson the brutal way. I had the hard blow of realization that in life, sometimes love is to be shared. But ego is a hard thing to wash off. Days later, the World Fighting Championship was still on. This time, two young men, reeling off the pain of losing the biggest pillar of support in their entire lives, were determined not to hold anything back. My mother, who was already broke, couldn't have been more broken. In the midst of this mindless fighting, my brother stormed off the house. I was already making plans to go to the mountains and never see him again? Ding! My WhatsApp dinged. With trembling hands, I would read the most beautiful message I had ever read. This message was from my brother. He just said 3 beautiful words. And what did he say? Just I love you. 3 beautiful words. I love you. In that moment, I knew I am loved. Someone in this whole world loves me. Life was never the same again. Today, I have transformed into a much more loving man from that man full of ego. But all of this could not have been possible if that night my brother would not have given me the courage to reach the knot in I am not loved and snatch it down just to realize I am loved. Ladies and gentlemen, the next time you ever fight with someone close to you, remember the 3 beautiful words, I love you. Sometimes I still get in this ring of life. I get my fighting spirits back up and put my gloves up, ready to punch. But today, it's not to hurt those I love. It's to defeat my ego with the words, I, you. Miss Host.